Growth and development in humans is an incredible journey that starts the moment we are born and continues throughout our lives. From a tiny, helpless infant to a fully grown adult, the human body's development is a dynamic process, marked by astonishing transformations and milestones. And it doesn't stop once we reach adulthood. Our bodies continue to change, albeit at a slower pace, throughout our lives. Imagine this. Your body undergoes a major transformation during puberty, and your brain doesn't fully mature until you're around 25 years old. This is a lifelong journey of growth, change, and development, and here's how it unfolds in the most exciting ways. The beginning. From infant to toddler. When you're born, you're essentially a blank canvas. You might weigh around 2.5 to 4 kilograms and be about 50 centimeters tall, but from that moment on, your growth trajectory takes off at an incredible speed. During the first year of life, babies typically triple their birth weight, growing at an impressive rate. By the time you hit your first birthday, you could be around 75 centimeters tall and weigh 10 to 12 kilograms, nearly double your birth weight. The early years are a whirlwind of growth. By the time you're 2, your brain has already developed around 80% of its adult size. You're not just growing in height and weight. You're also laying the foundation for learning, language, and motor skills. Your muscles and bones are also growing rapidly, and your body is making the necessary adjustments to stand, walk, and explore the world around you. Childhood, play, and growth. As you transition from infancy to childhood, growth continues at a steady pace. Between the ages of 2 and 10, children typically grow 5 to 7.5 centimeters each year. Their weight increases gradually, and their energy levels seem endless as they play, run, and learn. But it's not just about physical growth. Your brain continues to develop with neuroplasticity at its peak. This means your brain can adapt, learn, and grow based on the experiences you have. By age 7, children start growing their permanent teeth, and their bones and muscles become stronger, which is why kids are always so energetic. A fun fact. During this phase, their bones are also becoming denser, preparing them for strong growth in the years to come. Puberty. The roller coaster of change. Then comes puberty, a time when the human body undergoes some of the most noticeable and rapid changes. Puberty usually begins between 9 to 11 years old for girls and 10 to 12 years old for boys, though it can vary. During this time, the body grows at an accelerated rate, often growing 7.5 to 12 centimeters per year. Teens can gain anywhere between 10 to 20 kilograms during this period. That's right, your body is growing at warp speed. For girls, puberty typically includes breast development, widening of the hips, and the start of menstruation. For boys, it's marked by increased muscle growth, voice deepening, and facial hair. The hormonal changes during puberty also affect the brain, making teens more impulsive and emotionally driven. During these years, your body changes not only physically but also emotionally and mentally, shaping your personality and how you cope with life. Adolescence to early adulthood. The final push. Once puberty is over, growth continues but slows down. By age 18, most people have reached their full height, but the body continues to grow in other ways. Girls usually stop growing in height between 16 and 18, while boys may continue growing until 18 to 21 years old. The bones stop lengthening but continue to become denser, preparing the body for adult strength. During this phase, you might reach your final height of anywhere between 150 centimeters to over 180 centimeters, depending on genetics and nutrition. But the most fascinating part of growth isn't just how tall or heavy you get. It's your brain. Even though your body is completing its physical maturity, your brain is still developing. In fact, studies show that your brain isn't fully mature until about 25 years old. The frontal lobe, the part of your brain responsible for decision-making, problem-solving, and controlling behavior, continues to develop throughout your 20s, explaining why teenagers might be more impulsive or emotionally driven. By age 25, your brain has reached full maturity, allowing you to think more rationally and make better decisions. Adulthood. The maintenance phase. Once you hit adulthood, things slow down, and growth shifts to maintaining what you've already built. For most people, this is the stage where you reach physical maturity. Your body stabilizes, But during these years, you can focus on building muscle, strength, and stamina. This is also when you might begin to notice the effects of lifestyle choices. Healthy habits like regular exercise, good nutrition, and mental stimulation can enhance your physical and mental well-being. Notably, around the age of 30, you may begin to notice a gradual decrease in metabolic rate. While this doesn't mean growth stops entirely, it signals a new phase in life. Your body will need a bit more effort to maintain muscle mass and prevent weight gain, but with the right habits, you can still stay fit and active. Aging. The subtle shift. Over time, the rate of growth significantly slows down, and the focus shifts to preserving health and managing the changes that come with aging. From 35 to 40, most people begin to experience a slow but steady decline in muscle mass and bone density. This is a natural part of aging as the body begins to break down old cells, which is why many adults start focusing more on strength training and maintaining bone health. Your skin may also begin to lose some of its elasticity, and it may take longer to recover from injuries or exercise. However, growth doesn't stop completely. You may not see major increases in height, but the body still regenerates cells, and the brain continues to adapt, learn new things, and build new connections throughout life. Research shows that learning new skills, staying physically active, and maintaining a healthy diet can significantly reduce the effects of aging, allowing for a kind of secondary growth in later years. The lifelong journey. So, the process of growth and development doesn't end once you reach adulthood. It's a lifelong journey of physical, mental, and emotional changes. From the rapid growth of your body as a child to the fine-tuning your brain undergoes in your 20s, and the maintenance phase in your 30s and beyond, each stage of life brings its own fascinating transformations. The human body is an extraordinary system, always adapting, regenerating, and growing throughout the stages of life. Whether you're in the midst of a growth spurt or learning how to manage the effects of aging, remember that each phase of life contributes to the beautiful journey of human development.